Okay, so we have a rule at Marketing Zen, and it goes something like this. We say we will convert those, we will baptize those who are ready, but we don't go door to door converting people. And what that means is, and what my experience has taught me, is that you can educate someone who is open-minded and wants to understand the benefits of social media and is genuinely curious. But when someone believes that it really won't work, that they're totally against it, or that leadership is against it, or the management doesn't get it, nothing that you do or really explain will work, because you have to have an open mind. You have to be able to say, all right, what is this? Explain it to me, versus, I just don't think this will work for me. And when you come at anything with that attitude in life, the chances are that it's not going to work for you. And that's just, in many ways, that's just the truth. So for clients or prospects who come to us who are excited and you say, what can social media marketing do for me? So here's what it can do. And I talk about this in my book, The Zen of Social Media Marketing. I talk about how online marketing can be divided into three things. Three? Yes. Attracting, converting, transforming. So it does three things. Attracting is when someone comes in and says, what do you do? Interesting. I never knew about your company. It's making that initial connection. Converting is where someone converts. And there's two types of conversions that happen. One is where someone becomes a customer or client. They buy right away. But the second type of conversion is much more common and online. And that's really where someone becomes a consumer, where they sign up for your webinar, or they sign up for your newsletter, or they subscribe to your blog, or they start following you on Twitter. It's that first type of where they become a consumer of your information, where they consume your brand, they're part of it, they're playing but not necessarily paying yet. And then transform, and I'll tie it back shortly as to what this has to do with prospects and understanding. But T is for transform. That's where you do such a great job, where you knock it out of the park, and that person goes and tells people and says, this was great. That's the storytelling aspect. So social media is great for attracting. It is great to build that initial relationship, to get more visibility. Great tool. It's a great tool for converting consumers, getting people to take that first step with you. What it's really bad at is if you expect to set up a Facebook page and say, why isn't my door being busted down? That's not how it works. You have to play the game. It's part of a relationship. It is a process. And I'm shocked as to how many people aren't willing to do this or don't understand it, because social media seems cool and seems instant. But, it's cool, but I don't know about instant. It's quick. And yes, you have instant communication. And look, there are times where someone sees a tweet, reads an article, and says, this is great, I want to hire your company. But that's rare, and you can't build a marketing campaign or a business strategy around that. You have to step back and say, what do I do here that will make sense on a consistent basis? Because that's what makes a good business marketing strategy. Now, social media is great for transform. It is the ultimate storyteller's platform. If you can tell the story about what you do, why you do it well, and how you benefit the people that you serve, that's it. You win. And so a lot of prospects, and making sure that you manage those, manage social media well, is managing those expectations and helping people understand what is it that you want out of it. Because if someone is expecting to send out a couple of tweets or to blog once a week and have, just their website be overrun by traffic, they're living in, 1995. Well, they didn't have a lot of these tools back then, but you get the idea. You will never be able to please them, because it's just not how it works. But if you can get them to understand how social media fits in for visibility, for leads, for very qualified traffic to our website marketingzen.com gets tons of traffic from social media. But it's part of the process. We educate, we do lots of things, we get them to be part of our cycle. It's a relationship. And if you don't want to do that, then you're really shortchanging yourself and your business, and social media is not for you. I mean, if you're not in the relationships matter game, then why use social media? Why bother?